Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Victor and welcome to my YouTube channel, which is all about helping people navigate their ascension process. And this is part 2 of the May early Ascension Energy forecast. So part 2 is going to go over some practical tips for navigating the uniqueness of the present energies. Starting with, I'll go back through the themes as I mentioned in part 1, and for each particular theme, I'm going to give you some advice. So theme number 1 is having to do with your body becoming a true, sound, vital vessel for your spirit energy. And you very well may be confronted with aspects of your lifestyle that are out of alignment. I actually just got done making an ebook that's all about helping you adjust your lifestyle to house all the spiritual energy. And the whole premise is that it'll help you alleviate a lot of your physical spiritual awakening symptoms. So it's very pertinent to this particular theme. And what I'll do, I'll just leave a link down below. You can click it and get the free ebook. The whole idea is gonna help you tune into your what's called your body consciousness. Not many people, you guys more than most, but not many people really are in tune with their body. A lot of people kind of live as if they're this head, and then they just have this body that's dragged around. But you are your body. Your brain is your body. It extends all the way down, and you can actually have a very streamlined way of communicating with your body. And once you learn to tune into your body through some various health adjustments and nutrition adjustments and lifestyle adjustments, the signals become more obvious and more clear. But a lot of times when we have like an unhealthy habit, for example, like having a lot of sugar or junk food or alcohol or just any sort of toxic substance we routinely put into our body, that blocks and distorts the signals. And we become used to these substances and then have like a false craving for them. And meanwhile, our body is not liking it, but those signals are kind of like dumbed down and you don't experience it. So that book's going to help you kind of reawaken your body consciousness so these signals can come up, which will help you greatly with these energies right now. The second one having to do with you re-examining your beliefs. So the best thing you can do here is just allow yourself the time to dive into your beliefs. Whenever you get a funny emotion, or not a funny, more like a fearful emotion, an uncomfortable emotion, a worrisome, anxiety-provoking emotion, give yourself the time to ask why that's there. These things are hidden from us, and we're in the process of expanding, but the sooner you can get to the bottom of the origin of that, the sooner it will go away. You're going to get to a point where you don't have these types of emotions in your body anymore. That's the whole idea of what we're doing. That's the whole idea of ascension, is purging all this crap so we can live in the ascended, connected state. So the faster you can pinpoint the origin of these beliefs, the faster you can rid them from your being, and therefore the sooner you won't experience all these symptoms, all these fearful and uncomfortable and wild emotions. It'll settle down for you finally. But you have to invest the time. Awakening takes time. Any really magnificent goal, achieved goal or endeavor does require effort. So you can't just expect this to just happen and go about your day ignoring it, because you will maybe be tempted to ignore these emotions because they're uncomfortable. But I promise you, you're living in a time where these emotions are not going to go away. They're going to become more and more and more in your face. So the first inkling of an uncomfortable emotion, say, okay, what I would do personally, I would go and sit down. I have a recliner, like a nice recliner. I lay back, I just breathe. And I hold the intention of getting to the bottom of why I'm experiencing this emotion. Why would I experience this emotion? My soul in its purest form, I know, would not have a belief that would be manifested in this sort of emotion. So therefore, it must be something foreign to me, something I'm unconsciously carrying around. So I ask myself, what is it? Where is this from? And you're not going to most likely just have someone, your guide say, oh, it's from this. No, it's not going to happen that way. You're going to get little glimpses, little foggy images, because we're still new to going deep within it and discovering all the answers. It's a skill that we're working towards, but you need to invest time at working at this skill, and you'll get good at it, faster at it. So just simply ask and wait. Quiet your mind, still your body, relax yourself, and wait. And then you'll get something, a thought, an idea, an image, a feeling, something, and that's your first clue. And then, okay, and it might not paint the whole picture, then just keep building upon these clues. And then if you spend 10, 15 minutes and you feel like you're getting nothing, then just go about your day and allow your higher self, through synchronicity, through your life experience, to bring more of the puzzle to light, more into your field, in your vision, and your experience. And then it will help you, now that it knows you want to find the discovery of it rather than push it away. It will help you. It wants to help you do this. But again, invest the time, develop your skills, be open. And 3, having to do with your desires. Again, as your beliefs change, so too will your desires and goals and aspirations in life. However, it's very common to try to, it's a way of cultivating serenity in our body when we have something to long for and to look forward to. And we can mistake that in that feeling, if I started to really imagine myself in a Ferrari, that's not something I truly need or want, but if I started to imagine myself in a red Ferrari, I could make myself start feeling awesome about it. Start thinking, wow, it's a nice day. I'm driving down the road. The wind's in my hair. People are going, oh, nice car, dude. I can make myself start to feel somewhat elated from that. But just, you have to be really slick at discerning, are those merely like egoic feelings of elation that you're kind of fabricating with this fantasy of yours? Or is that goal that you're thinking about truly coming from alignment, coming from your true core self? You're going to find yourself questioning that more and more, okay? And be careful, because what you focus on will start to happen. And when we focus on something that is out of alignment with our true core self, it carries with it other things attached to it that we don't want. And that's how you can start to kind of figure out that, oh wow, maybe all these other signs and messages of validation and synchronicity related to this goal of mine are coming in that I don't like, because that goal itself is not in alignment. Be open to questioning it. Maybe it is. I'm not saying all of your goals are going to be like, you better just kiss them goodbye, because that's not the case. But some of them may very well be coming from a place of inauthenticity, and now is the time to kind of unlock that for yourself. And lastly, I wanted to go over briefly the phenomena of your psychic type spiritual awakening symptoms. I'm not talking about the insomnia, the miserable symptoms. You might start becoming more psychic. All these like extraordinary abilities might start to happen to you. And they're awesome. They're cool. It's something to look forward to. However, many people's human minds, because it's something new, label it as scary, bad, wrong, evil, whatever. That's not the case, okay? That's why we don't have those things happening right now, is because our brains would color them darkly with fear. They're so new to us. They're so like unnatural. You don't hear people talking about their outer body experience or their premonitions or their telepathic communications with their loved ones. So when it happens to you, it's natural initially to think that you must be whacked, and then you start getting a worry. Am I whacked? Am I really crazy? No, you're not crazy. You're one of the sane ones. So just trust. Whatever comes, whatever happens, whatever phenomenon may or may not happen to you. I'm not saying it will, but if it does, just really don't label it. Don't label it as good or bad. Just let it happen. And let it sit with you for a little while before you decide how to frame it. It's like a lot of us really want, we want to move into the awakened state. We want to merge with our fourth density higher self and embody a different state of being. But what comes with that are the abilities and the consciousness skills that are germane to that state of being. But initially, they oftentimes can be a little frightening, a little weird. Not so much frightening, just weird. I'm getting a lot of messages about people having like outer body experiences and really scary, like crazy dream, astral type, vivid dreams, psychic communication, And again, at the beginning, it's a little bit weird. Just don't let yourself label it as scary. Know that it's something you want. And I want to leave you with this. I don't want you guys necessarily to really buy into anything I'm telling you. I'm not predicting anything. I'm expressing my sensing of the current energies, and I suggest you do the same. You can do a better job than I can because you're you. Trust yourself. Don't look outside of yourself for answers. Trust yourself. Trust your intuition. Reclaim your power.